What's up YouTube? It's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K25 build video. And in today's video, as you can see right in front of you, we have a 6'3" Steve Nash build. Now Steve Nash, probably up until recently, has been considered the greatest Canadian basketball player of all time. Honestly, I do think that Shea is going to overtake that, but Nash, a back-to-back MVP, multiple-time All-Star, was never able to get a championship ring, unfortunately, but all the accolades that he accumulated, by far the best by any Canadian basketball player up until SGA started playing. And if SGA can keep doing what he's doing, the Thunder can get a championship ring this year. That already might make him the greatest Canadian basketball player of all time. Not to say that there aren't any Canadians out there with championship rings, but what SGA is doing is absolutely incredible. Now the reason that I made this build, playing random rec, you'll get a lot of point guards out there that play like shooting guards. They'll make a point guard, but they're only looking to get their shot off. They're not looking to pass the ball to teammates or anything like that. They're gonna have 20 shot attempts with 2 assists and 4 turnovers. Just an absolutely terrible point guard. So I was like, I kind of want to try out a 99 pass accuracy point guard build along with a 99 3 ball. I haven't tried out a 99 3 ball build before, so I thought it was a good opportunity. I can play make, I can still shoot the ball, and it turned out to be a good Steve Nash build. And of course, I'm Canadian as well, if you didn't tell or couldn't notice already. I don't believe I have an accent, but to other people, other Americans, countries, whatever it might be, you might be able to hear a little bit of my Canadian accent in there. So of course, I had to make a Steve Nash build. I was hyped to try it out. Now, I'm definitely not the greatest point guard. I do struggle to create a shot, and I'm not very good at quick stopping or anything like that. So I'm a little bit better on a slashing point guard, but still, I'm always looking to pass the ball. In the upcoming gameplay, it was actually my very first game on this build, and we dropped 19 assists. So that 99 pass accuracy coming in handy. Also pretty funny, the last video that I dropped was dropping a triple-double with no pass accuracy, and now I'm dropping a build, a point guard build with a 99 pass accuracy. So if you go back and watch those gameplays compared to this one, you can definitely see the difference between a 25 pass accuracy and a 99 pass accuracy. But enough of me talking about it, let's show you guys this build. So we put a 96 driving layup. Now Steve Nash, he did not dunk the ball in game, so there's no point putting a driving dunk on this build. But of course, Steve Nash could get to the rim, he could finish around the rim, of course, with the layup. So having that 96 driving layup, where we can get Hall of Fame physical finisher, we can get some levels of layup mix master, float game, the whole works. So that way you can still be an inside out threat, because we do have that 99 3 ball. We're gonna get all of the legend shooting badges, of course, including legend limitless range, legend dead eye, legend shifty shooter, the whole works. And of course an 84 mid range, so you can still cook up from the midi, shoot your fades, whatever it might be. And of course Steve Nash was a great free throw shooter. This probably should have even been like a 90 plus free throw, but I still wanted to get a little bit more free throw, at least an 80, so we can knock down those free throws for driving to the rack, whatever it might be. But of course Steve Nash was, I believe, a 90% free throw shooter, so he was unbelievable at the line. And like I mentioned, a 99 pass accuracy, so you can play as a true PG. You can still score the ball if you're a great ball handler and dribbler. I have 16 cap breakers now that I've hit level 40 in season 7, and we also get that 91 speed with ball. So again, if you're a true PG, you like to shoot the ball, you can dribble, you can sauce up, this is going to be a great build for you as well. And if you want to use a takeover that boosts your speed with ball, that's going to make you even faster. You can get even more open on the 3-point line, or you can blow by your defender, get to the rack with your 96 driving layup. You have a ton of options there. So still a great playmaking, a great shooting, and of course a 96 driving layup, so you can still finish some nice drives towards the rim. Now Steve Nash, he was not known as a defensive player, so we have a 74 perimeter defense, which is still actually decent enough. You can still stay in front of most guards. Sometimes the guards with a very high speed with ball, the smaller ones, can be very hard to keep up with no matter what your perimeter defense is. But this way we can still get a couple badges. We can get challenger on the bronze level. We can still get a few contests here and there, so that's going to be extremely nice to have. But of course, like I mentioned, Steve Nash was not a defensive player. He was not known for his defense whatsoever, so this will still get you by. It's not no defense, so you're not just going to get blown by and shot over every single possession. You can still hold your own a little bit, but again, of course, some of those really fast point guards will be hard to guard. Of course, we're not going to go with any rebounding or anything like that, but we only do get an 86 speed. I wish I could have got a little bit more speed, but if you want to use one of the takeovers that can boost your speed and speed with ball, that should help you out there as well. And agility is an 82. I can't exactly remember what threshold this meets, but it meets one of maybe a shifty shooter. It might be perimeter defense. I can't exactly remember, but we did go to 82 for a reason. As well as the strength as an 84. I can't exactly remember what the threshold is. It might be that 96 driving layup, so you can get physical finisher, or maybe that's a strength rating that we needed. But still, this way you can also get strong handle as well too, so you can still bump your way to the rim, do your euros, hop steps, whatever it might be, and get a nice finish at the rack. And then of course we don't have any rebounding or dunking. There's no point in putting a vertical on this build. It just did not make any sense. Now for the takeover, there's a few different options that you can use. So we have that 96 driving layup. We already have a 99 3 ball with legend shooting badges. So if you want to throw this on, it's gonna make your finishes at the rack even more better. You're gonna get a 99 driving layup this way. It's gonna increase your midi as well, so you can also cook up even more from the mid-range and shot create. There is a ton of different options. I also liked the flash takeover, so this is gonna boost our speed and speed with ball. A 98 speed with ball, you're gonna be super quick. You also get the blur takeover ability, enhances the ability to drive by defenders, making it easier to get to the rim, so that way you can activate your floaters with that 96 driving layup, whatever it might be. Or you want to get some physical finisher animations, you can definitely do that as well. We also have the make it rain takeover, which is also going to increase your speed. Then you get the marksman, so then you can use that limitless range on legend. Combine it with this, that's going to be absolutely OP. And then of course you also have the satellite takeover, which is also extremely nasty. So that's going to boost your midi, 3 ball, and your speed, and you get the deep bomber takeover. So again, another great one that you can use. And there's also the sniper takeover. That's going to boost your 3 ball plus 10, and you're going to get the deep bomber takeover as well. So again, if you want to use sniper or satellite, either one of these is great. I really should have prioritized satellite over sniper. Not exactly sure why I picked that one, but still, satellite may be a little bit better because we get that midi, our 3, and our speed boosted. And for the animations, as you can see, the jump shot is Patty, so I'm obviously using the Patrick Mills jump shot base. My free throw, I am using Steve Nash's free throw. I figured I might as well throw it on. I have a high enough free throw rating, it's going to be able to work. Now you can see a ton of animations here are Jalen Brunson, so this is new to season 7. I just wanted to try out Jalen Brunson's animations. They're actually very good, so these might not be the best animations, but I was trying out all of these new animations on this build. So again, I've been trying out the Jalen Brunson layup style, which is also pretty nice. We don't get any dunk styles. My go-to shot is CJ McCollum. Dribble pull-up is Pro 2. Spin jumper Kyrie Irving. Hop jumper Kyle Lowry. Post fade Kevin Durant. Post hook Joel Embiid. Post hop shots normal. And my motion style is Theo Maledon. And once again, a bunch of season 7 animations. You can see right here that the pass style is Jalen Brunson, which is absolutely amazing. Dribble style, signature size up, regular breakdown combo, aggressive breakdown combo, and the escape moves are all Jalen Brunson. Combo moves Tim Hardaway. Crossover is Brunson. Markelle Fultz behind the back, and then our spin, hezzy, step back, all Jalen Brunson. And our triple threat style is Kobe Bryant. So for the jump shot that I've been using, I am using the Patrick Mills lower base. Upper release 1, Oscar Robertson. Release 2 is Baluba. 15% on Oscar Robertson, 85% on Baluba. And we went half speed for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why I did that. I think maybe just because Patrick Mills base is super fast, and I'm just not used to a super fast jumper. I'm used to Jonathan Isaac base, so I was trying to tone it down a little bit. Maybe I should have turned up the speed all the way to make it a true Patty Mills type of base, or a true Patty Mills type of jump shot. But still, this gets you an A+ release height, A+ release speed, A+ defensive immunity, and a C+ timing stability. Patrick Mills is extremely fast, so it can be hard to get used to. In the upcoming gameplay, in my very first game, I go 2 of 5 from 3-point land. I did have a few good shooting games here and there. I'm not the most consistent with the Patrick Mills base, so I am still looking out there for a better jump shot that better suits me. But some people out there are absolutely money and lights out with Patrick Mills. If you are, this can definitely work for you. If you want to use square or the stick, you can definitely do either or. So now that I've showed you guys the attributes for the build, the takeovers, the animations, and the jump shot, all we have left to do is to get into this rec center gameplay. Alright, so here we've got a 12 point, 2 rebound, 19 assists, and 2 steal gameplay on 4 of 10 from the field and 2 of 5 from 3-point land. And our matchup in this gameplay is a 6'3", two-way, 3-level shot creator with a 97 3, 91 speed with the ball, an 89 midi, and an 89 driving dunk, averaging 18 points per game and 5 assists per game. And in this gameplay, we're starting it off from deep. Now, if you weren't able to tell, I was averaging zeros across the board at the start. This is my very first game with this Steve Nash build, and that was my very first shot with that build, the very first shot with the 99 3 ball. and limitless range. So absolutely crazy. Started off with a good one, but like I just mentioned too, not the most scoring gameplay or the most efficient scoring gameplay, but 19 assists. Just wanted to show off the passing just like that. A nasty no look dot just like that. Kind of like a Steve Nash special in a way, because he would drive in, run around the basket, come back out, and he would find a cutter or somebody. He always had a plan. He always made up his mind before the free throw, and of course showing off that nasty 96 driving layup. So if you do get by your man, you can throw up a nice little floater like that. In this gameplay, I didn't have my shot timing turned on for the layups. I realized that I was making a mistake with the layups. I was doing layups with no meter, and it does work, but it is a lot better to turn the meter on for layups, just in case you're going for a dunk, you get knocked out of an animation, or you get some type of different animation. Sometimes the animations are quick, sometimes the animations are long and slow. So again, that will just help you out with that. But this dude's trying to sauce me up here. He got open. He probably could have hit that shot, but again, showing that 74 perimeter defense, you can kind of still stay in front of people. But like I was mentioning throughout the earlier video, if somebody has that flash takeover with the 99 speed with the ball, whatever it might be, it is going to be hard to guard them, especially with that 74 perimeter defense. But again, a pass first point guard, that's what I like to be. I did realize that you do have to be able to score kind of at will to be a point guard, because if you're just a pass first point guard, you can get some gameplays like this that are going to work out. But if you get paired with an inside big and you're a pass first guard, it can be kind of hard, because you have to be able to shoot off the screen with your inside big. That way it gives the other center a reason to come up, because otherwise if you just keep running pick and roll the whole time and you're not showing a threat that you can shoot, he has no reason to come up and play that. He has no reason to switch or anything. He can just play drop coverage, and he's going to guard that pick and roll easy every single time. So you got to be able to shoot off of the pick, especially if you're matched with an inside big and random rec. But of course, I was trying to get saucy with it, trying to use that 96 driving layup. It doesn't always work out, but of course, we were able to get a steal. But again, just like I mentioned, you got to be able to score the ball. But you will get some gameplays like this. If you can run a 5-out, you can be a pass first point guard, no problem. So again, I like to be a pass first player. I don't really know how to dribble or anything like that yet, but if somebody's watching this video that is a true point guard, knows how to dribble, the whole works, I'm sure that you would love this build. You would probably get easy double doubles. I got a double double in my first game with almost a 20 assist gameplay, 99 pass accuracy. It is extremely nice to have. As you can see, the ball does travel extremely fast. And like I mentioned earlier, the last video that I dropped was dropping a triple double with no pass accuracy. You can see how slow the passes are compared to having a 99 pass accuracy, where you're zipping these across the court no problem, just like that. And of course, Legend Dimer also kicking in, helping out your teammates, the whole works. Beautiful pass by my teammate right there too. Quick decision to hit me on that cut, gives me a nice opportunity for a nice little driving layup right there. But of course, Steve Nash did not dunk in game. He just primarily did layups. He could dunk the ball, but he just did not ever do in-game dunks. He would just take the easy two with the layup. Again, beautiful pass by my teammate right there. And we're actually into overtime. So like I said, not the most efficient scoring game for me. I was still getting used to this Patty Mills base. It's a lot faster than Jonathan Isaac, so it was a little bit of an adjustment to get used to it. But once I was able to have some decent games. But again, nothing too crazy, because I'm not a true point guard. I like to pass the ball first. It was just getting frustrating sometimes running with point guards that are playing like shooting guards, getting 20 plus shots up with like 2 assists and a turnover, whatever it might be. So I wanted to hop in here with a true point guard type of build. I wish I would have been able to get a little bit more defense, but again, a Steve Nash build, not known for defense, so this is what we came up with. And of course, I wanted to try out the 99 3-ball. I haven't been able to do that yet. It is pretty damn fun, I can't lie, but I gotta find a better jump shot that suits me. Patty Mills, it's decent, I don't mind it. It's just a little bit too fast, that's all. I gotta find something that's kind of like a Tracy McGrady base or something like that. I absolutely love that on my wings. I do have a Julius Erving and a George Gervin build coming out, so I can't wait to drop that for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, this build, the video. 14 points and 19 assists, a nice double-double in our first game with this Steve Nash build. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.